called a secret waterfall. It was secret at one point, obviously, but it's not so secret anymore. And we're in Donegal, and we're going to go have a look at it. We might... Oh, Jesus Christ. Onto your yellow jacket.
It's fine, it doesn't matter. Come on, your fucking jacket. Shit, your legs are the fucking...
Going right up my back. I got it on video. It's actually going that way, like. Actually, hang on a second.
Darren, what happened, yeah?
We slipped.
Was it bad?
It's right up my back. It's right up my back.
Did you poo?
It is in my arse crack. Right, we'll try that again. So, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, welcome back to another beautiful day here in the west coast of Ireland on the Wild Atlantic Way. Myself and Mr. Diarmuid here have arrived to a place. It's called a secret waterfall. It was secret at one point, obviously, but it's not so secret anymore. And we're in Donegal, and we're going to go have a look at it. We might be around about maybe 15 or 20 minutes, a small bit too early, because the tide has to go out for us to be able to get into it. But we'll head over that way anyway, and we'll give it a go. And if it stops us, only going to stop us temporarily till the water goes out. But this place is really, really nice. It does give some nice shots, but we'll see if we can kind of really give them a go ourselves today, because look, we've got pretty much flat light, so kind of should be good. This thing is going to be dark because it's in a cave with a waterfall in the background, but however, we're going to give it a go, yeah?
I can see the light over there, man.
Yeah, it's nice, yeah, it's nice. Alright, so yeah, let's go have a look and find the secret waterfall. Probably in my shot, like.
Okay, you're doing your walk.
I'm fucking doing my safety walk. The number 8 is perfectly made in the rocks. Pretty cool. So I'd said that we were here early, a bit early anyway, but we're actually quite a bit early. So it's 1:30 now. Low tide is 3 o'clock, and you should be able to get across to this area around about an hour and a half, maybe to an hour. Before low tide, because you have a very small and limited window to be able to get over to this waterfall. We've kind of come to an impasse now, because there's an area there behind you that's kind of stopped us. We're at an impasse because we can't get through it. The water is still too high, and you can't pass over it safely. So what I've done is I've put the camera, as you can see, down low here, and the rock formations across the rock formations on the way across here have been phenomenal. It kind of reminds me of the Burren. They're really kind of jagged lines, really kind of running through, and the leading lines as well are incredible. Now, this is a time when I would really love to be able to have my filters, because I can control the sky, because the sky is quite bright. But what I've decided to do is I've got the camera pointed down, because the main thing I want to photograph is the rocks that are in front of me, and I want to take those leading lines. So I'm going to potentially do 2 exposures in bracket. I'm going to do 1 exposure for the sky, and then another exposure for the foreground in front of me, and blend that. It's not something I normally do, because I normally use filters, but it's a way around, it's a workaround, and it's a way of being able to get a photograph. So I'm going to crack on with this shot anyway here, and hopefully the water will have receded enough that we can continue on then to find the secret waterfall. Stop falling.
You were right there now.
Well, that was a harder hike, I think, than we expected. Even where the water stuff was not low enough, it's quite a high tide. I think it must be a spring tide or something like that. And it's quite windy and the waves are quite strong, but my God, look at it behind me. It was really worth the effort to be able to get in here. Now, from a photographic point of view, I've taken a couple of different shots. I played around with different Fs, I played around with different exposure times, and I have to be really conscious of above here, as you can see, it's so bright, and then the bottom here being darker. So I'm potentially going to have highlights in the sky area behind me here, if I'm not careful in regards to it. But I do think I'm going to get a lovely shot from here. It is a beautiful waterfall. I can understand why it's so secret, because you only got a small window of time to be able to get here, but thankfully anyway, our timing on our trip to Donegal seemed to coincide with it. Diarmuid actually is setting up over here a time lapse, so that will probably be excellent footage, because he's starting it behind the rock and then moving out as well to reveal the waterfall. But a beautiful, beautiful spot. It's something I think that if the weather was nicer as well, you know, it could even be harder to shoot because you'll be dealing with more highlights. But I'm going to take a shot looking in this way. I'm also going to take a shot looking back out, because with this cave that's above us as well, that you have to go through to get into this area, I think it could be a nice photograph as well also. So I do hope you enjoyed this episode of my vlog and heading to the secret waterfall. It was quite a trek, like I said, to get here, but absolutely worth it. If it's the first time on the channel, please do hit that subscribe button, and until the next time, long the pole.
New cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed this evening, the biggest single daily increase since the start of the outbreak. A second person who tested positive for the virus has died. It brings to 129 the total number of cases in the Republic. With 5 new cases in Northern Ireland today, brings to 163 the total number of confirmed cases of the virus on the island of Ireland.
Well, that was that. Things were getting serious now. It's time to go home. So only after arriving the night before, we decided to turn around and head back down the road. But while we were here, we'd get one last spot in. Slieve League on the wild Atlantic Way. I hope you can join me, and in the meantime, stay safe everybody. Slán go fóill.